Now, returning you to the Children of Primus.
I made it.
There we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another Frenzy Freestyle Sunday, Teletran 1. How is everyone doing?
Good, just a little under the weather.
Ah,
Ah,
bubble. No, confusing directions.
there you go. A little something. So, this week, it's been a topic that's been trailing around is AI versus artists, and then we're gonna jump into it within this stream and within the next stream. Um, and I guess all of us being artists, what are your views in terms of being an artist and the existence of AI? I'll start with you, Seto.
Well, I've heard multiple illustrators say that having like a collection of reference photos or reference books or just, nowadays Google is like their best friend. But there are going to be times when you can't find a good reference and you're not familiar enough with the subject on your own knowledge already. So I think in an instance like that, AI could be a good way to get like some ideas. If you can't find a good reference photo, it's like, oh, AI or whatever prompt. So I could see that maybe starting off with some brainstorming ideas, just
Right.
so they can get into the main production of work quicker, rather than having to draw like a bunch of rough sketches. But I think so. I'm like, I would say AI at the front end
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really bother me that much. But when you start using AI presented as the back end of work,
Right.
that's where it's like, you're making me uncomfortable, and you're probably gonna get called out. Like I know there's been some like DC Comics, and
Oh,
they were suspected of using like AI, and people are like,
okay. And I
Start the
mean,
riots.
yeah, because I know with the TFCon Toronto last year, I believe what someone was saying is that there was an artist selling, their quote unquote artwork.
I remember
Um,
this story.
yeah, whereas like after then the community realized that it wasn't their actual artwork, so that they were kind of told to leave. Um, Now with Impactor, what is your thoughts about AI?
Personally, it's hilarious on the stuff that people get in trouble with. Because
oh,
trust me, some of my student friends unfortunately ended up using the AI route to try and do schoolwork basically on essays. And so, but with the art stuff, personally, AI is a little, I don't really care for it. I don't even use AI. If anything, I'll just go to Pinterest or just use my toys themselves because, well, with me, I draw strictly what I have in my hands, aka using Legacy United Chase and while drawing him without rough sketches. That's what I'm most known for.
Cool. Yeah, and I would agree. I mean, so far as everyone's point of view, but I know for your sense, you being an artist, like all of us being an artist, I know, seeing your work and us showcasing your work, like I know you probably wouldn't be a fan of it as well. Now that Toy Warp is here, what are your yes, ladies and gentlemen, Toy Warp has entered the building.
Yeah, I can start now. I'm here.
There you go. So, your views of AI versus talented human
Oh
artists.
man, you asked me that during the Teletran one segment. Oh, because I'm totally quoting
language.
that meme.
Don't worry. We also have the Teltran too. So any thoughts that are left field, you can save it for that point. So be polite during this segment, or
Oh,
or
man,
the
you.
alligator will come after you.
Well, I'm
Hey,
okay with that.
this letterhead is female, so I finally found Toy Warp a female, a lady emotional support alligator instead of a fellow bro.
Right. So over to you, Toy Warp.
First off, I'm confused that Saddam is worried about the gender of the emotional support alligator.
That's a heck of
Hey,
a
boy,
sentence to
war.
enter on.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know, right? You joined just at the right time.
Hi.
Why does that alligator sound like Kirby?
Wow.
Baby.
So Toy Warp, what are your thoughts?
Ugh, gross. I don't like it. No, it's creepy. It just doesn't. The technology is just not there yet. Take our chat for instance. We have the for everybody watching. We've got the Facebook chat that we all are participate in, and
Mhm.
it can't even. I've got an AI background in it. It can't even render Optimus and Bumblebee correctly. I need brands to be correct when I'm needing pictures of something. Be it auto manufacturers, toy manufacturers, video game producers, blah blah blah, and all that. Um, all the logos and stuff is still off limits to AI. I mean, unless you got something more expensive that you're paying for, it won't make a Chevy sign. It won't make like a picture of a certain car for you. The car is always generic, and it just doesn't work for me. I have to have the real thing for for the uh, content for my videos.
I can personally agree with you, and with a personal preference, some of my friends actually, because my teacher was, well, let's just say, not agreeing upon on the work, actually posted some of the AI pictures that some of the students put in. And, well, for the story context of the entire thing, some of the pictures showed people like half cut AI people in a table, in which was supposed to be a person sitting in a chair next to a table chatting with somebody. In which basically it kills me what people do these days just to get through school, because some students even used TikTok to use as information.
Oof.
I'm telling the truth right here. This is not a face.
I believe you.
Let the meteor hit the planet already. Zipper off to your sing.
Well, just before we get over to fear, as what Toy Warp said, I believe I also agree because the human element AI is not able to do that, and I found that when I was redesigning the logo for the Children of Primus, a few people said, "Why don't you try to get AI to do it?" And I tried it 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, "Okay, AI, quote unquote AI, here's my ideas, design this for me." Every single idea it came from was completely far and not even close to what I'm thinking. Because what's going on in my head in terms of the concept, AI would never ever understand that concept, and it created on what it thought I wanted, and it was not even close.
AI is not mentally developed like a human, basically.
But here's a
Exactly.
hot tip, though. Have somebody 3D print you an extra finger so you can wear it. That way, you take pictures like this and you can deny it in the future. It's like, oh no, I got 6 fingers there. It's AI. It's not real.
Now over to you, Fear Courage. Your thoughts on AI versus human artists.
I have a very philosophical problem with it, and it's why is the thing they're going to try to automate out creative processes, drawing and writing and taking pictures and all those things? Why are they not spending their time and their money teaching the AI to like flip burgers or do the brunt labor or do the dirty jobs that nobody wants to do, so we could spend more time doing the fun stuff, which is the creative stuff?
Hmm.
Mm,
Because the rich are idiots.
yeah.
Oh, and so, what did Just say?
She said, because they're trying to keep us down, Anthony, really loudly.
That is true.
That is very true.
Yeah, and also it costs a ton of energy to make these things run, these terrible things that don't work. Um, and they're working really hard to push them into everything. So much like NFTs before it or so many other things, fundamentally, I think it's just a scam that's just going to collapse eventually.
Yeah, and I agree with that too.
2028, everything crashes.
Yeah.
The
Well,
countdown begins.
I did see something where people are so, I mean, people are already fed up with AI, and they're fed up with it to the point that they're predicting by 2030 that the internet is basically just going to go back to cat videos, and people are going to be getting their actual information elsewhere because they can't trust that it's not AI generated, crap.
World would be a good place if we went back to cat videos, I think.
I think so. I agree.
And stop motion videos, since stop motion videos have been
Uh-huh.
around since the pinnacle of actual YouTube.
Yeah. Stop motion videos is one of the oldest art forms, I think.
Yep.
If I'm correct, I think it was 18 something that stop motion was actually started.
What
I
you
have
gotta
to
say,
check my
Jess?
thing again.
Yeah, check your AI assistant. Yeah, wait a minute.
Nothing is ever made for the benefit of the people.
I could get my art history book out,
Yeah.
but I don't feel
They
like
want
it.
to keep us down. They never want to give us anything good. You think they
Well,
want to
well,
use
see,
that AI
that's
for
exactly
something
it right there.
purposeful?
It's
Like giving us
because
more
we
enjoyment?
grew up in
You
that
think they want to give us
generation
the
where,
cure cancer?
or
No,
actually, hold
they
on.
Fuck
want
it,
to
watch
keep
me
us
go
down
get it now.
and
Oh,
1898 was when stop motion was first invented.
Okay, I'll trust him.
Jess is giving a dissertation on something.
yeah, I kind of spoke over it. What was she saying?
Just it's just trying to keep us down. You want to go through that again? You can come closer. They didn't quite hear you.
No, I'm chewing gum.
Oh, okay.
Listen, man. The system's designed to keep us down. They don't want to give us no power or freedom. We gotta rely on the golden teat that's brought down upon us. Nothing here is for our enjoyment. It's a capitalist ruse. We're all here to be doomed and die. Anyway,
Did she-
enjoy your Transformers.
Now say that in Rat Trap voice.
More like you should have that. Maybe you should have Tarantula say that.
Yeah, that is more of a tarantulas thing, yes.
Wow.
Or a more logical voice of Shockwave.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do take it personally too because I'm a writer and that's one of the things that they'll automate out if it ever worked. That's what I do for my bread and butter. I did a little cost benefit analysis for the college at one point. The amount of incorrect information in an article written by an AI and the amount of work I had to do to check it all and correct it, I might as well have written something myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean that proves the point right there. And
I went to
and
go
that's-
get a bath bomb. Look what I fucking found.
What?
Take it. Look what I finally found.
Jess, it's
Oh
Teletran
my
1.
god!
Ah!
Sorry, we've been looking for these golden pterodactyls for like months. Remember these?
yes.
No, they wouldn't have seen them. We didn't.
Oh
use
yeah,
them
we
at
didn't
the
bring them
wedding.
there. We painted dinosaurs for my wedding, but there was a special stash of golden pterodactyls that we did not use because we were going to turn them into Christmas ornaments and give them to people, and then we couldn't find them for months on end.
We spent $100 at Michael's to decorate
Yeah.
these stupid fucking pterodactyls.
This is my reveal for
It's
tonight.
Teletran
We found our bag of golden pterodactyls, a rare real life item. It's like what was it, like 20, 30 of them in here?
Keep it PG.
They will add in with.
Yeah, look, there's his Parasaurolophus. Look, Spin's got a couple. Of course he does.
Fuck yeah, bud.
Everybody that was at the wedding walked away with a few of those.
I got more if you want one. I got so many of these fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah. Hey, just
There we go.
Teletran once, we're trying not to swear.
My bad.
Think of the children.
Anyway, yeah, that's a heck of a reveal.
I just wanted a bath bomb.
Those have been.
Ugh.
I got a Blokey, a Shining version one, because my comic store got more.
Nice.
Where is Mr. Magnus is a question.
He said he's going to be late tearing down some kind of play stage.
Yeah, doing carpentry stuff.
And that's what he does because he is a collector in disguise.
I do have a few quick reveals to quickly share.
Cool.
May I share them?
We'll get to the reveal soon. I do want to blame you guys for whoever's sick. You all gave me your cold through the internet, so I've
Wow.
been sick for the last couple of days, and my voice is just is doing something.
That's
Oh,
because
trust
that's,
me.
that's
Same
because where
here.
you live, the air hurts your face. That's why.
Mm.
It was 77 degrees today, breezy, sunny. The palm trees were swaying.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
but
been -6 degrees where I've been.
I
yeah, but
love how I was just like, oh, the bay that I live next to is frozen over, so I went out and walked on it. Next day, I'm like, I have bronchitis now.
oh gosh,
I have a severe cold that I got back on Thursday, and I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with it since. Basically, my voice has been scrapped.
wow. And tell
I
our
could I could do a full on Bay vs Ironhide voice with how groggy my voice was.
I'm just saying, it's an option.
I
and
got a
to our
question for Impactor and Phil and Courage.
Mm.
Which Beast War character actor do you think played this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character?
Well, I know Scott McNeil was on Next Mutation, but I know he was like playing a face actor because he was a bounty hunter. Uh, so it would be funny if it was Gary Chalk again because he's also a gorilla.
It is.
Oh,
I was about to say it's the
I was laughing my ass
Too
off when I
good.
was just looking up because I only added the 9 TMET characters I wanted to get toys left of. I only got Mutagen Man left, so I was looking up new characters that I might find interesting, and I found him. And I was like, oh, a gorilla monster, well, a Yeti monster. I'm like,
with,
cool, all right,
with a suit and a Tommy gun and everything.
yep.
That's a heck of a
And
character
it was
design.
just funny hearing Gary, basically Optimus Primer, but but sounding more like Optimus. I mean, sounding more like Beast Wars Megatron with his intentions.
It's like Shattered Glass
Yes.
Optimus Primal.
yes,
Well, not even that, just like the type of plans he would
yes.
present, and you're just like, oh gosh.
It was better than the Netflix version of Megatron.
yes. Why
I need to
did
say
they
he's
do
better than
that to
that.
us? Why did
He's
that?
just a simp for
Why did they
G1
ruin
Megatron.
Barney the dinosaur?
Speaking of
That's
turtles,
another one I saw was cool.
over on
Round Chuck.
Amazon Prime, just an FYI for you guys, Amazon Prime is bringing on a whole bunch of like live channels of old cartoons, and
Oh,
I've seen the Real Ghostbusters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Silverhawks, and GoBots. Even though the GoBots one seems to be rolling, it sometimes you catch it, sometimes it's not on there. I don't know, but if you have Amazon Prime, you can catch a whole bunch of those old cartoons
I gotta
along with
say,
G1 Transformers and Transformers Cyberverse too.
Well, I
oh,
wonder if
nice.
that's their way of picking up because I believe the Cartoon Network, like they shut that down.
Like the whole Cartoon Network.
I
Yeah,
believe so.
yeah, I don't think that exists anymore.
yeah, I'll
Oh,
be
Yeah,
searching Amazon for that for GoBots because I have not watched the show yet.
good thing to put on in the background while you do other stuff.
there
Yep.
you go.
Well, I want to personally watch it because I've never seen the show.
Oh.
It's Transformers with some more camp. You got to remember it's a Hanna Barbera cartoon, and it's really Hanna Barbera's only like second try at like real action. And remember too that not many of the GoBots had hand pew pews like Transformers, so they shoot like energy out of their fists instead of having pew pews.
Right.
So pretty much what Megatron did when he got that little rockin'-sized chest.
Yeah, yeah. Just imagine everybody doing that.
Ooh, wait a second. Oh, yes, I still have it. I actually, a friend of mine gave me this as for stop motion when I do the actual scene where Megatron gets implanted into him.
Oh, it's a nice little gem. Does it
Hmm.
glow?
Well, if I use studio effects, it should be able to go. This is the star that Megatron gets implanted into his chest.
The heart of
Nice.
Cybertron.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, with other types of art things, I'm at least happy I can't make sculpture work. This is a prototype I'm working on for art where I'm doing Skybound Optimus Prime as my final art project before the semester ends.
Well, that's a good
Nice.
start. I immediately recognize what I'm looking at, so.
Hmm.
And well, with a little help, because I can't build Optimus's head very easily at small scale, the reason why there's that like little head mark thing is because over here, if I take Earthrise Optimus's head off, yeah, you get this.
Oh, here we go. Taking heads off again. Didn't you have enough of that last week there? Armpit kibble?
No! My goodness! Am I gonna have to really just prove what I do in a day? Do I gotta record myself?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there's laws against that.
I'm not recording myself doing a YouTube live.
There's got to be a word for that. Recording yourself doing a live. Is there kind of a contradiction in that somewhere? No.
And if
Sure.
anybody opposes me
It's
again
a
on
live
ripping off
stream.
limbs, this thing will wake you up.
Tarn with his Joker smile and his purple sword. Yeah.
Cool. So the question is, what reveals do you guys have for this week?
Well, I can pop this blokey open, see who's in here. This
Okay.
is Shining
Do
version,
it.
Shining version Series 2. So it's the options are Optimus, Grimlock, Sideswipe, Beachcomber, Soundwave, Sunstorm, and a secret version of Optimus.
Beachcomber is a odd addition to that list.
Yeah. But the one thing I like about these is I look at that list and I'm like, there isn't a single person in here I wouldn't want to pull out. So that makes it a good set,
So, should I go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, we're gonna see who's in here, but beyond that, I gotta build it.
Okay, let me just.
Comes with,
And those are what, Anthony? Like a 10-minute build?
yeah, they're very short.
Okay.
Might even be done before the episode's done. Well, this is a Shining version, which is a little bit bigger. I might have gotten. Who did I get? Somebody with blue arms. So this is probably either Soundwave or Beachcomber.
Oh, come on with Beachcomber.
Is it Beachcomber?
I don't know.
Are they called shinies, or are you just calling them that on your own?
Oh well, they're the Shining edition of Blokies.
I just know you have like shiny Pokemon, so that's why it's like PE.
Well, the rare ones do tend to be shiny. Oh, it is Beachcomber.
Oh my goodness!
Far out.
Look, I got his
Nice.
character token. Aw, this will be a fun one to build. I got the legacy one, that rare find in the bookstore. I got the little Titans Return one. Now I get the Loki.
I have the Titans Return one, and I have the Combiner Wars Cosmos. I'm waiting for the new Cosmos to be out so I can then pick up Cosmos, and then I'm going to just have to do a bunch of searching for a Legacy Beachcomber that's not under $100.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see if I can aim this and build it on camera whilst we talk.
Ah, yes. I would love to see how one of these go together.
There we go.
My messy
Wow.
desk full of figures from my photo shoots.
Well, while it is happening, Impactor, what do you have for us?
Well, this is just for a quick stop motion thing to just show. For anybody who remembers the old intros, we now return to the Transformers. I will be doing the intro for Magnus and Springer. And I don't know if I showed you guys this yet, but I have painted the rims on Magnus now. In which I did myself.
That is a big-ass truck.
Yeah, he has to be big. I made sure I got the one that I wanted.
Ooh, look,
And
each
then-
cover comes with a Golden Lagoon hand.
Oh, yes.
Oh, far out.
Nice.
Maybe you
I
should
just-
pay him all gold.
I'm sure they could.
Oh, speaking of, there is this exclusive. I forget wherever it is, but it's an exclusive 3-pack where the Power of the Primus Beachcombers painted in chrome gold.
Yeah, they did a Golden Lagoon series where they just took a bunch of guys and repainted them gold.
So for the first character, I actually was able to get something I wanted. So I actually was able to pick up the 2-pack off eBay of Transformers Prime Bulkhead, here the Beast Hunters one, and the one that I most wanted, Transformers Prime Prowl,
Oh.
and which I have Smokescreen. So for a side-by-side comparison, they look the exact same, except one has a light bar and a lighter paint of white and, black. And for a person,
Okay, little toys, run, because he's going to cut your head off.
I'm not gonna cut their head off. My goodness, is that gonna be permanent in this group?
Yes.
My goodness, I am going to need to get a time machine and go back in time 20 years later from now. And I'm just going to stop myself from saying that or showing Blur. You guys quickly share while I get Prowl transformed because I really like for what Prowl looks like in bot mode.
Immediately forget how these shoulder joints go together. And I've built a bunch of these. Oh, wait a minute. That
Do they
moment.
snap together? Or
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
interesting.
basically like Gundam models.
Oh, I didn't know those just snap together. I figured those were like car models that were all complicated. You had to glue and alter and sand and
They,
I
they
paint.
mean, you
And
can do that with, especially with the high grade ones. There are people that go that far with it.
Yeah. A lot of the small ones, though, you can just pop them together.
Now, I have a question I'm going to throw to everyone. And I wonder if this has ever been discussed at any point in time in the last 40 years. Of the newer Autobots that came in Transformers, 86, where it's like Magnus, Hot Rod, RC, Springer, and Cup. How come Ultra Magnus is the only Earth formed vehicle as opposed to the rest of them?
He's the only one that was from that was a Diaclone tooling. He was the last
yeah,
one of those that they brought over. All the other guys were like newly designed.
Well, some of the other, from the prequel stuff before they actually had every character into the show, when they were working on making the original, like the first script of Transformers, 1986, Cup was supposed to be a World War II tank.
Yeah.
And RC was supposed to be something else. I know that, along with Springer and Hot Rod. And fun fact, actually, Dion slash Orion Pax's Transformer design actually came from the original design of Ultra Magnus before they changed the entire design into, well, what Ultra Magnus looks like now.
Yeah.
technically that's not correct because Hot Rod is based after a French concept car. I forget what it's called,
Yeah,
but
I've
he's
seen it
actually
before.
based after a French concept car. Um, those were earthbound vehicles in the far-fetched future of 2005.
Yeah.
Right.
The Ultra Magnus thing is interesting because it seemed like Floro Dairy did do a character design for him, and it seems like he was going to be a large new toy. And then at some point, fairly late in the process, they decided we have one more big Diaclone guy, so we're just going to use that instead of this character you drew up.
And
And
which would have been Dion's entire design slash
Yeah.
Orion Pax.
And there's always that question of, Ultra Magnus is a white Optimus that can combine with the little trailer. Why was that never featured in the animation? And the answer is because the original character that they designed and presumably wrote the scripts around couldn't do that. It was just big cabbed, big robot. So they just copy pasted the other guy over top of it.
And so here is Prowl in bot mode.
You didn't react at all for so long that I thought I would.
And I love his light piping. His light piping comes in 10 times better than than Smokescreen. And the accessories he comes with. So he only comes with his his normal gun, which is a Smokescreen gun. The funny thing is on the back of the packaging it says it comes on with snap-on armor, but Smokescreen here is the only one who came with it.
Yeah.
And well, it was a complete package mix-up. But then here, I got this fun idea. So we take Soundwave's gun here. Then we extend it out to the stick form. And this is where I got my fun idea of giving Prowl here, if I can just adjust his hand, a police baton. And so I now even like him 10 times more with this.
Interesting.
I love it when Armpit Kibble's introducing toys and it just sounds like he's saying random words to me because I don't understand any of that.
I understand. Because I was there when these guys came out. I just realized I screwed up a lot of these joints and gonna have to take them apart and put them back together again.
Get that mini screwdriver or yours or the X-Acto blade.
I'm just gonna have to pick these apart with my nails. Yeah, maybe later I can build these ones correctly for now and get an arm or two done.
No, who has some more reveals for this segment?
Be aware I am right now transforming Bulkhead, so there might be one more reveal coming at everybody in 1 second.
Mhm.
I got no reveals
Mango
this
I
week,
bought.
but I am going to a cliff jumper event.
Ooh.
Oh, son of a biscuit eating bulldog!
Wait, what?
Are you going to jump your car over a cliff?
No, cliff jumper, my Porsche. There's a 944 gathering at Sebring International Speedway next weekend.
Uh-huh.
Come to find out, the race isn't even open to the public. You have to be invited to it. I never even knew this. They had this race yearly that it was a thing. So, I was invited because I have the 944. So it's going to be like this whole big group of Porsche 944s, aka cliff jumpers, and we're going to get a photo op on the track, and then we're going to have a parade lap.
Nice.
Ooh. It's nice to get invited specifically.
Do you have an Autobot symbol on the front of yours?
Not on the front. It's hidden in a bunch of smaller places.
Okay.
Once I get the body right on the car, I'm gonna have like a ghost Autobot painted symbol painted on the hood, like a large one. But
And
barely be able to tell it's there, kind of like a ghost, kind of like a ghost paint job. But
Yeah,
I
be
gotta
one of
get the
those
body right
things where you
first.
have to catch. It has to catch the light right to be able to see it.
Correct.
Those are
Bulkhead here
cool.
is chubby. And there is something completely off with him if everybody's willing to look at their screens. His eyes are bulbous.
His face looks happy to see you. He's like, "Hi."
His eyes are completely bulging out. Light piping does come in good, and the thing I like about this toy is that this toy has never been reissued or actually remolded. This is an exclusive toy to Transformers Beast Hunters. And on top of that, I love that this thing has a gimmick with the chainsaw thing, the chainsaw
Oh.
here. Gimmick
Chainsaw
toys.
good.
Yeah, I enjoy this toy though. He is hard for stop motions. I've already given up on the last two for him.
And you'll figure it out eventually.
I know I will, but it's like he does not have good articulation. Even Mudflap here has better articulation than him.
Kid, I don't want to hear nothing about bad articulation.
Oh gosh.
I already know all the 80s toys had either good articulation or bad.
So I guess your bulkhead had been with Mario doing a bunch of shrooms. That's why his eyes are all bugged out. Yeah, these are just candies.
I mean, it does go with the.
We at Children of Primus do not approve the use of mushrooms.
Unless your name is Super Mario. Not regular Mario, just Super Mario.
Here we go.
Oh yes.
Where's my tablet? I need to find my tablet so I can quickly show you guys the meme stop motion I finally got got to work on.
Yeah, so let us see what you have.
Well, my tablet will power on, and please tell me I did not. Yep, I unplugged my charger on accident. Great.
Here's my progress so far. Got a torso going.
Why does that look like a monkey?
Yeah, his chest started glowing, and I don't know how to turn it off. So I guess it's
Wait,
just
what?
gonna do that.
That's interesting.
That's why it's the Shining series. But yeah, I just gotta undo a couple shoulder joints.
Okay, my tablet's now finally powering on. Why is it taking 2 years for my tablet to charge?
I'm hoping everybody can pay attention to those while I rip these joints apart that I installed upside down because I'm smart.
Hey, I do it with cars all the time.
Yeah. Oh, getting up hurt's easier than I thought it was going to be.
Well, technically, wait.
Oh, don't you get something too?
It's been going around. Somehow we're all sick and we all passed it around to each other through the internet.
Ugh.
So instead of us being able to smell through screens, we can pass diseases through screens.
Yeah.
The future sucks.
Well, I know every once in a while you'll see like an article about some tech making it where you can simulate tastes and textures of different things to
I've
people.
seen those.
Yeah, Willy
There's been
Wonka
like
did it in the
10,000
'70s.
downloads on some of them, and it's killing me. Because it's not real. Have the real thing in front of you over the fake thing in front of you.
This was also the problem with
Interesting when
NFTs.
you mentioned article. It just reminded me on one of the Facebook groups I believe called Hail Megatron. Two separate instances within the last couple of days. One actually, and I think both related. They're both trying to say that that Peter Cullen has retired from medical reasons, and has just always been pushing out this false narrative that he's retired. And a lot
Oh,
of people are
so help me
reporting
if that's
this.
true. I'm gonna lose it.
It's not true, but whoever this person is has just been going around to different groups, just keep posting that Peter Cullen's retired for medical reasons.
Well,
Okay. Where's Where's the wreckers? I'm about to send them off, and we're about to have a pitchfork and fire fun.
they're
I mean,
just
he's beyond retirement age, so
Mm.
he could do so at the drop of a hat if he wanted to.
yeah. I
Yes,
mean,
but he hasn't officially done it.
No, not officially.
Yeah, exactly.
it feels like they're just salty because he canceled a bunch of convention appearances
Oh, okay.
because he said he wasn't feeling up to him or whatever. I don't even know if he gave a reason. He doesn't need to give a reason.
No.
He can just be him.
Yeah. If he doesn't feel like he's up for going, then he's not up for going.
I'm just hoping he does come to one of the closest ones
Ooh.
around me.
I wonder what way these decos go. If it's like this or like this.
Let me just
You
disconnect.
sound like me trying to put back together a car.
I need like a photo. Where's the bars?
I kid you not. I'll give you an idiotic moment when it came to me fixing a car because I hate drum brakes with a passion. I hate doing drum brakes, and I was doing drum brakes on a car one time and couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the drum back over the brakes. And my buddy stopped by after like a whole day of trying to mess with this thing, trying to get the drum back over it. But my buddy stops by and he goes, "Why do you have that assembly on there upside down?" Oh, so yeah, Anthony, don't feel bad, man. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
Does
you ever-
anybody want to get the concerning photos of Stembach?
What is going on here?
Yeah, I guess somebody in my community, they were lucky to be out of this car because it just under the hood burst into flames and exploded from under the hood.
Wow.
So yeah, that was in front of my friend's bakery. I think it was one of the people that work in either the foot doctor or the hair salon by them. So yeah, they were very lucky to not be in the car during that.
I'm very lucky.
Car fires are definitely weird, especially when they're also slightly serious. Because this is before I met you guys in a group. It was Christmas, and I was just chilling in here, minding my own business, then taking out garbage. And as I take out garbage, then I just see a giant puff of smoke coming down the road, and then fire police comes in. And after I see the fire police, then I see that there's a car on fire. And after I then see that car on fire, then the other car catches on fire. And then two tires explode, making it seem like the car was actually exploding.
Jesus
Christ.
Then later, after that, like 2 days later, I bike ride over there, and I end up actually meeting the owners, and it turns out it was arson. And I don't know on if the person was caught or not.
I mean, those cars are full of flammable fluids. That's kind of what makes the car go. Is the gasoline? Burning the gasoline is kind of what makes the car go. So yeah.
And what kills me is that my area has been known for multiple fires. I mean, either from arson or natural causes.
Well, quit setting them. You're out there catching stuff on fire. You're chopping transformer heads off.
I really need to go back in time. I swear upon Primus, I'm going to have to.
What up, RJ Eagle? He says, "What up, gang?" Wow, and he says, "Wow, is that an EV on fire?"
Hey, RJ.
Yeah, EVs
I
are
believe you
even
call that a
worse.
Flareon.
I have
A
something.
Flareon?
Is this Eevee, the Pokemon, evolves into Flareon when it's a fire type. So like an Eevee on fire, it's a Flareon.
Oh, well, I was wondering. Uh, there's a car called a Stereon, and I thought that you were combining those two. I'm like, how the hell do you know what a Stereon is?
Wow.
That's the neat part. I don't.
All right, let's see what we got from Impactor.
All right.
Yeah, but according to your precious instructions, this ship needs a hyperdrive. We don't have that part. Maybe we could find one. What do you think? A spaceship is just going to appear out of the blue? Are you kidding me? The same man? Yeah, but according to your precious instructions, this ship needs a hyperdrive. We don't have that part. Maybe we could find one. What do you think? A spaceship is just going to appear out of the blue? Are you kidding me? The same your precious instructions.
Yeah, jazz does not exist anymore.
Why is it always Jazz that's got to get taken out?
Yeah.
Because the black guy always dies first.
That's
I did not do that for that. For the heads up, I did not do that for any of those reasons.
Man, we got a racist, arsonist, head chopper amongst us.
Yeah, my gang turned into this. Because I'm wearing Gambit's shirt.
like who knew? Who knew?
Who knew? It's always the quiet ones you gotta watch.
I'm not
It's the ones chopping off heads are just doing it out in the open.
I am not the quiet one here. I wear headphones and yell maybe 50 decibels louder than the average human being.
Has this been scientifically tested?
What?
If my parents say I'm talking too loud, I'm pretty sure it's been scientifically proven because I'm talking like yelling loud.
No, you? No.
Man, I'm really about this close to saying turn over to your house next.
Oh, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so this guy's almost done. I just gotta put some finishing touches on his accessories and things.
Is that Shadow Striker? Who's the yellow guy under there?
That's Shadow Striker.
Well, I see a yellow guy. I then see Wheeljack. I see
Looks like Sunstreaker.
Cosmos. Yeah, it's just a pile of stuff that I've been taking photos of for reviews and things. That's Rise of the Beast Scourge because I'm doing an Optimus review.
Transformers 1, Optimus is X just randomly chilling there while Optimus is missing.
Yeah.
Speaking of reviews, you check out childrenofprimus.com.
I haven't seen your guys' reviews. I really like them.
Yep, our blog bots reviews that are written by Fear of Courage, and then we also have our video versions, which are also written by Fear of Courage, narrated by Tour Warp Vintage Reviews on YouTube, and that we have coming out every Wednesday. And that's also part of a reason why I was thinking of the inspired topic of AI versus human artists, because we have talented writers, voiceover artists, musicians, all working together. Whereas like a lot of people will say, well, let me just take this AI and let it create for me, and now I'm an artist because it created this work for me. And I'm like, it didn't make you an artist. You just relied on something to create something for you, and sometimes that something's not the best product.
Could an AI build this? I don't know how to turn his eyes off.
Oh my goodness, that's sick.
They're glowing, but I don't know how to make them not glow. I'll have to figure that out later. You see him?
Yeah.
So, first of all, he's nice and posable, like these guys all are. They have like the full action figure suite of articulation. Comes with his gun.
His eyes stopped glowing.
Yeah, I wonder why. Comes with his gun. He comes with a little parrot to hold in his hand, like in the Golden Lagoon. Comes with a swappable gold fist, again like the Golden Lagoon. We got an Energon cube with him too. We got some open hands for like a third option.
This makes me want to get Bloki so I can just start doing stop motions.
Yeah. So yeah, this guy turned out pretty nice. It's a strange pull for this series, and they call them the Shining Ones because they have this glowing gimmick, which I don't understand the operation of yet.
Switch up a video and have it work on that other computer while we're in the stream.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I like the randomness of it. But yeah, this was a fun little thing to just put together, and Beachcomber is such a strange character choice that makes it charming to me.
Very.
Yeah, I like all the little characterful stuff they included with him.
Also, Spin, can I quickly share this because this is a big reveal that happened on my
I
channel.
always liked Beachcomber because he was one of my first Transformers.
Yeah.
Nice.
My very first like real Transformer, which I really wish I did not destroy at my young age. My very first real deal Transformer character I ever got was first edition Cliff Jumper. And me being at the age of 4, yeah. Let's just say he's at least for the most part together. It's just I trashed him.
Yeah, he took his head off. Well, you know.
I didn't take his head off, his head broke off, basically.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's where it started. The first one was an
Yeah,
accident.
well, that's
The first one was an accident, but he got a taste for it. He got a taste for
No!
bloody energon.
Toys don't leak energon! Okay, let me just share this because this is like a big milestone after we get this, after we read this.
What'd you
Spin.
do? Trim your armpit kibble again?
oh dear. It's from Mr. Magnus. He says, sorry, he's not already able to make it tonight. He has surgery tomorrow, so he's spending tonight with the lady.
Oh, you know what? That is the best possible reason.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, this is the big reveal that
the
happened.
surgery goes well, so we'll catch you next week, Mr. Magnus.
I wonder if he's talking about his. Didn't he have a shoulder, like a rotator cuff,
I believe.
messed up?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's what he's going in for.
So this is right here my big reveal that happened on one of my videos.
Ooh,
Nice.
I
10,000 views.
And well, it's even closer to 11,000. And I'm getting close to my 200 subscriber. Not mean to blast you guys with audio, but like I'm getting very extremely close to hitting
Siege
my.
Blue Streak.
Well, it's not blue streak; it's kickover.
Oh, customized them.
I took so my Power of the Primes Jazz broke because of how flimsy his
Kick over.
plastic was.
He's just making words up.
No.
To kick off the Action Master.
And so what I did is that I took Jazz's head, since Jazz's twin general broke. I took it off and chopped off the sides, and then then sandpapered them down, so I then could get the head to look close enough to kick over. In which this would be my very first custom I did at the age of 7. In which for that time, I think I did a nice job. And well, before we end the stream, I just want to show the I think it was my meme video that I made like 5 years ago. Well, not 5 years ago, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because
So
the video
as
the
you
video
said,
itself outbeats myself for what I started doing.
Nice.
Now, where is it?
So
Yeah,
I found the answer quickly to the question of what makes the LEDs work. You're just supposed to shake and tap them, and that gets the light going, and it just stays on for 60 seconds. So I literally just went like this, and then it turned on.
So I'm assuming you shook the torso when you were taking off the parts. I'm guessing that's why I was glowing.
Yeah, that's how it works. And then it just stays on for about a minute, and then if you want to put it back on again, you shake them again.
That is, I dig that.
Yeah.
Cool. Mr. Magnus says thanks, guys, and to Toy Warp. He says yes, Toy Warp. Left shoulder getting rebuilt at 0600 hours.
I love how
Fresh
Magnus
coated
says his shoulder's getting rebuilt
You know, we can rebuild him, make him stronger, faster.
faster.
I'm just imagining he's going to be sitting there, and one of his shoulders is just going to be the Ultra Magnus pylon with the missile, and the rest of him is normal.
Yes!
You know,
He's gonna walk out of the hospital room the first time. It's gonna bonk him in the head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Wait,
get
wait, guys! Don't give him an idea. For all we know, after he gets his arm rebuilt, he'll just build that as a cardboard idea, and then he'll walk in here and next.
You know, Mr. Magnus will have like this instead of it being coming from Wakanda, it will be from Cybertron. So just this removable Ultra Magnus arm with a missile. And RJ Eagle says, "Do all blow keys glow like that, Jonathan.
Nope.
I don't know who Jonathan is, but
Must have been a typo.
I myself can answer that question,
There you
and
go.
that is no. Most of them don't glow. The classic, the normal ones don't. These are special ones called Shining Edition, and that's their thing. They come with little glowing LEDs in them.
Well, thanks for clearing that up, Jonathan. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Anthony, not Jonathan.
I immediately misplaced the box.
Something
right
tells me
after I
that
opened
was a
it.
typo autocorrect.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah. So you got these one shining version is what these ones are called, and these ones glow. The normal ones don't. That's how you tell. Most of the other ones I have are just Galaxy versions, which are like the normal version.
Well, let's get this video out of the way so we can all say goodbye.
All right, let's see this video.
So this is one of my second biggest videos. I did this like maybe close to the first year I was starting to.
Not the cap, not the cap, not the cap, not the cap, not the cap. Why you bullying me?
This is me.
Oh, you playing Minecraft? I like your cut, G.
Next morning.
What's spraying my little brother Covante Singleton's eye? We do not care. I like your cut, G.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was the level of brain capacity I had back in my younger childhood.
now I know most of those memes, but put together like that, I cannot follow.
I couldn't either because of the delay. Honestly, the wording through my headset was probably about 20 seconds behind what was going on screen, so I didn't get it.
I don't think it added to. I don't think it would have been more clear, honestly.
Trust me, my old videos were exactly like that.
You know,
But
you
now my videos are 10 times better.
find those videos on the Impactor Productions on YouTube.
Uh-huh. Nowadays, you can follow them narratively.
It is true.
Yeah, all my old videos, like, if anything, I should have started posting all my newer videos more than I posted all my old videos, because I posted all my old videos for the most part first before I posted all my new videos.
I've got some old, not so great videos on my channel. It's interesting to go back and see, you know, the improvements that I've managed to shove out before, you know. You get what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah, it still kills me what some of my videos looked like back then, because I can definitely say back then I at least could pull everything out right. For an instance, now that more videos of mine are getting popular since the "What If I Survived" trend for Transformers Ironhide from Dark of the Moon has been getting more traction, my video for "What If I Survived Ironhide" has already surpassed the 1,000 view mark and is now at 2,700 views.
Nice.
And that thing was the least viewed video on my channel for 5 months. And then all of a sudden it just gained, like, in a day it had 500 views. And
Yep.
then in 2 days then it was at 1,500. And then, well, 2 weeks ago, well, not 2 weeks ago, it was maybe a month ago, then it hit 2,000, and then the traction stopped. But ever since the uh Dropkick and Shatter video, Cliffjumper's Death Scene, got popular, then that video got popular. And if anything, it might have been because I mentioned in my with my groups I also go in, mainly my chat groups I have with my other friends, I tell them to go into popular to see my videos, the most viewed video, and well, that video is right next to the dropkick and the Clifton death scene, so it makes sense why I would also get mostly some traction.
So
So I'm just
YouTube.
like, that's the internet, baby. You never know when something's gonna explode.
Mhm.
Got
Also,
that right.
what was up with the guy who came here? Because who said all the people who said I am the destroyer was making me laugh. That was the thing that killed me when I just walked into stream and just started reading the chat.
Yeah, that kind of sounded like an inside joke between him and his
Yeah.
cronies.
So
Yeah.
well, on that note, we're gonna round up for the evening. And before we jump into the Teletran 2 segment, so thank you guys for hanging out here, and thank you in the comments, as we're going to end this part and actually have a bit of an outro that we're gonna run, and then we'll go into our Teletran 2 segment. So until all are one.
Till all
Till
are
all are
one.
one.
No.
We now return you to the Children of Primus.